format. So this is say option 1. Okay, option 1. Then it can be, it's up to you how you will be organizing or laying out your time. So this is another option, option 2. Or this is another option, so option 3. Because once again, it's up to you. If you like any of these 3 options, you can follow this one. So 1 minute introduction, 14 minutes on main content, presentation on main content, and 1 minute conclusion, and then 5 minutes Q&A. Okay, so this is your 20 minutes presentation. Option 2, 1.5 minutes on introduction presentation, 12 minutes on main content presentation, and 1.5 minutes conclusion, and in 5 minutes question and answer. Okay, and third option, here 2 minutes introduction, 11 minutes relating to main content presentation, and 2 minutes conclusion presentation. So this is the 3 options. If you want to apply different than these 3, it's fine, nothing wrong with that. Now present talk. Okay, so for example, you are 6 members. Now 3 members can present, or 4 members can present. Not necessarily, if you want to present all 6 members or 7 members, it's okay. Okay, either 3 members can present or 4 members can present. So this is another thing. For example, 1 member presenting on introduction, another member presenting on the main content, and third member will be presenting on the conclusion. Or if it is 4, 1 member on introduction, 2 members on main contents, and fourth member on conclusion. So these are the laying out, and remaining 2 members or 3 members, they will be attending in the Q&A session, or they will be providing the answer if I ask any question, or if any other presenter. Probably there will be no other audience, there will be no other students during your presentation, so except me, there will be no one there. I'm not sure I'm not sure relating to Ian Benton's attendance. Could be he can attend, or he didn't tell me anything yet. Okay, next presentation topic, chapter 4 or chapter 5 you'll be presenting, and even only one section from chapter 4 or chapter 5 can be presented. You don't need to present entire chapter 4 or chapter 5. For example, here you are presenting from chapter 5, conclusion on secondary research question. So chapter 5, conclusion on secondary research question. This is your presentation. Okay. And you are presenting all 15 minutes on that. Okay. So chapter.
Sorry, Gasly, are you talking about one SRQ or
no,
3 SRQ?
3 SRQ.
Okay.
all 3 SRQ. Conclusion on 3 SRQs. Okay, so you can present like that, or again conclusion on PRQ. Sorry, not SRQ here. This one is PRQ. Conclusion on PRQ. This is from chapter 5. Now, if you select chapter 4, then you can present entire chapter 4. Okay, or you can present any of the analysis of data from chapter 4. Okay, say for example data analysis of lessons or data analysis of assistance received by the international student. You can present any of these. Now, any question? You have any question relating to your presentation? No? All good? Okay. So if you don't have any question, I'm going back to your draft. Bonnie, send me the draft. Okay, Catherine, as she's not here yet, I just want to tell. Okay, so Lauren, did you know that in the video, Ian Benton, he asked for about 5 pages on conclusion on or conclusion on secondary question 1. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, so I wasn't aware of I've not actually watched that video yet, still to do. So 5 pages per each question, that's correct?
Specifically number 1, secondary question 1.
Right, okay.
Mm-hmm. So he, in his video, he told that due to its importance, you need to make roughly 5 pages on the conclusion on secondary question 1. So here you have your secondary question 1. Okay, it's about 2.5 pages. So can you please try to make it larger? Okay, now here the main content will be bringing in what are the lessons you learned from COVID-19 and why these lessons are important, okay, for the individuals assistance during the pandemic period or during any emergency period. So it says in this question, it says what can be learned from past pandemic regarding individuals coping mechanism. So as we already collected data, so we can discuss of what lessons we have learned from COVID-19. So for example, we have learned from your data analysis, we have learned 5 different lessons. Now you can make 5 different paragraphs, okay, or you can make 6 different paragraphs. And how these lessons, why these lessons are important, why these lessons are important, and also how this lesson can assist individuals or assist mass people during the pandemic period. You can provide the answer in this conclusion section. So go back to chapter 4, table 1. Yeah, this is your table 1. Oh, okay, no, this is table 2. This is table 1, the lessons. Now here we can see lesson 1, you have explanation, but lesson 2, table 2, okay, so this is lessons learned, and this is your comparative experience. So there is no explanation of comparative experience. So you will be writing after the meeting.
Yeah, so we've still got some final touches to make
so,
that we are aware of.
Yes, so I can see it is missing. So I'm also reminding you, please write that. I'm showing you here. You can see this is your lessons learned. So lessons learned, you have the data analysis here. You are analyzing the data in these paragraphs, and afterward you have lessons learned table. Okay, good. Next, we can see you have comparative experience, but there is no explanation before the table, only the data presentation. So please fill that one. And next, you have assistance provided. So these are the data analysis on lessons learned, and this is the table. Okay, so go back to the lessons learned. So here we can see you been talking about social distancing and lockdown, immunization capability of young people, okay, and face masks, and effective global communication, and significance on collective work. Okay, significance on collective or joint work in relation to fighting against the disease. So here, for example, you have here social distancing. Now make one paragraph on social distancing, make another paragraph on lockdown, make another I'm talking about chapter 5. So, in conclusion, make another third paragraph on immunization capability of young people, make fourth paragraph on wearing face mask or uses of face mask. Okay, make next paragraph on effective global communication. Make next paragraph on significance or importance of collective work. Okay, so these are the 6-7 paragraphs you can make, and also obviously there will be one introduction and one conclusion. So if it is just say 12 paragraphs, then it could be about 5 pages, for example. Okay, and also except this, these are the conclusion. Then you will be also making few other paragraphs how this lesson can help individuals to cope with the pandemic or to cope with the emergency. Okay, for example, you'll be saying that the lockdown or the social distancing